The celebration surrounding one of the biggest pieces of history that we have here in Western New York.
Yeah, this year's Canal Fest started on Sunday. News 4's Lauren Hall is live for you there this morning with what you should know before you go to this event.
Good morning, Jordan and Teresa, and perfect timing because it is actually cleanup time at Canal Fest right now, and the street cleaner just stopped before we took our live shot here. So right now we're with Larry Deniff. He's the president of Canal Fest of the Tonawandas, Inc. We are on the City of Tonawanda side of the canal. We're at day 4 right now of this 8-day festival, the largest festival of its kind along the Erie Canal. How have the first 3 days been so far?
First 3 days have been absolutely perfect. The weather's been great, the crowds have been great. We had one of our largest parades last night. Great turnout for that. The rest of the week looks very good.
So some of the things that you can expect if you're bringing the family out are, of course, all the food vendors, which are close-up shop right now. There's live music every day and all kinds of activities. Last night was the big parade, like you just mentioned. What is the big event today?
The big event for today is our car cruise. Features about 400 vehicles that come in, classic vehicles. We also are, the Sandmasters are coming in, thanks to Visit Erie, PA, and we hope for a big turnout for that also.
Now, the Sandmasters, they're part of a Travel Channel show. They're actually going to be setting up a mini beach right where we're standing right now, right along the canal. You'll see the sand being delivered here on Wake Up on this W23 around 8:30 this morning. We'll show it to you when it gets here. You must be looking forward to that.
Yes, that's going to be very interesting. You know, like I say, they are from the Travel Channel, and they are some of the best out there. I've watched them before.
They'll be building a 5-ton sand sculpture. They don't even call them sand castles. They call them sand sculptures. This festival, though, is really all to celebrate the history of the Erie Canal. What does the Erie Canal mean to you as someone who's been involved in this festival for more than 20 years?
I grew up on the water, being from North Tonawanda, and it's a great feature. You know, the state put a lot of money into the Gateway Harbor down here, and they made it very beautiful. It's very attractive. You come down and you can watch the boats and the people. The event is geared around all the nonprofit civic organizations within the two cities, and this is the time of year where they earn money to stay viable for the rest of the year because they have scholarships and sponsorships that they have put on also. So most of this money goes right back into the community.
And like we said, it's cleanup time right now, so we apologize for the cleaning crews behind us, but they have a lot of work to do. What time do the doors open today?
Doors open today at noon.
All right, we are live in the City of Tonawanda at Canal Fest. Lauren Hall, News 4 Wake Up.
All right,
Lauren, thank you.
Thousands of people turned out last night to watch the annual parade at Canal Fest. Our very own Jackie Walker, Don Postles, Don Paul, and Steve Vesey were part of the parade lineup. And this morning, we're letting you know what else is happening at Canal Fest. We have News 4's Lauren Hall out live at the Erie Canal. So what else is happening today, Lauren?
Brittany, it's really a beautiful morning shaping up here in the City of Tonawanda. We are standing in the ride section of Canal Fest, and it just would not be summer without a ride on a tilt-a-whirl or maybe the fireball if you're feeling extra daring. We have Larry Deniff with us. He's the president of Canal Fest of the Tonawandas, Inc. Rides have got to be one of the most popular attractions every day at the festival, right?
Oh, they are. It draws out a lot of adults like the rides, and especially the kids. This year we're featuring 7 new rides. On the adult side, we have the Sizzler, which is new this year. Alien Abduction is new this year. And then one of the new $1 million rides, Chaos. That's the one that does 360-degree turns in every direction and manageable. And then we have 4 new kiddie rides for the younger ones.
$1 million ride?
Oh, yeah, they're quite expensive. Also this year, we're featuring one-price rides all day, every day. Wristbands are $22. They have tickets here that you can get for a $2 reduction, so you can ride all day for $20.
So the rides, the games, the food, the live music, of course, those are the daily attractions at the Canal Fest. But what about the attractions that only happen once throughout the festival? I know we have the classic car show tonight. What about the rest of the week?
On Thursday, we have the Diaper Derby, which is always fun. That has, last year we had 72 entrants.
You're going to need a couple extra street cleaners the morning after that,
exactly,
right?
And then we have the 4-mile run Thursday night. Friday, we're expecting 800 to 1,000 bikes in for our bike cruise night on North Tonawanda side. Wow. We have our Sika Cup Challenge, which is an interesting homemade boat race on Saturday. And then Saturday and Sunday is the large 2-day craft show.
you just spend a couple minutes here like we have this morning, it really just gives you the sense of you're going back in time. It's an old-fashioned festival to really celebrate the history of the Erie Canal here in the Tonawanda's Canal Fest. Runs through next week, right?
Runs through Sunday. We end up Sunday with our 15-minute grand finale fireworks right on the Renaissance Bridge.
And there's a really special event coming later today. Coming up when we see you next half hour here on the CW23, we are going to go behind the scenes with some giant sand castles coming right here. For now, live in Tonawanda, Lauren Hall, News 4 Wake Up.
Happening in Buffalo, the largest festival on the Erie Canal continues today. Canal Fest is happening from now until Sunday, and today many visitors will head to the beach for an unbelievable show. News 4's Lauren Hall is live there now with much more for us. Lauren?
Brittany, people who grew up in the Tonawandas are very familiar with this scene right to my left. The Erie Canal, all of the boats that line it every year for Canal Fest of the Tonawandas. But later today, there will be a new scene along one of the roads of the festival, and it's going to be turned into a beach. And that's because the Sandmasters are coming from the Travel Channel today. They are being brought here by Visit Erie, rather. We have our guest here joining us today. What is this scene going to be like?
Well, we're going to bring in 5 tons of sand this morning and dump it over on 10 Main Street. And then Sandmasters are going to come in. It's Kurt and Rusty, and they're going to build an incredible sand sculpture promoting tourism in Erie, Pennsylvania, promoting our beaches. We have 7 miles of beautiful sandy beaches and incredible sunsets, and that's what we're here to kind of let people know about today.
So Kevin Seeker, you are from Visit Erie, Pennsylvania, who are the Sandmasters are working with you today. Why did you want to bring them here to Canal Fest?
Well, Erie's just a short drive away, and we just want to let people know that we have great beaches and sunsets and all kinds of affordable family fun, amusement parks, and it's all right on the lake. And it's just a short drive for people from Buffalo and Southern Ontario.
If you haven't seen the Sandmasters show on Travel Channel, it is centered around a group of men who call themselves the Sand Guys, and they go all over the country and really all over the world building these huge, magnificent sand sculptures. What kind of sculpture will they be building here at noon today?
They're going to be building a beach theme sand sculpture, kind of showing different things that you can do. They don't usually have anything pre-planned. They just kind of go with the flow. They were in Erie yesterday doing a seminar for like 200 kids, showing them how to build sand castles. And that's one of the things they stressed was you don't really have a plan. You just kind of, let your creativity run wild and see what happens.
The 5 tons of sand will be delivered any minute now here to Canal Fest, and the guys will get started at noon. What time do you think they'll be done?
They kind of just work throughout the day, but probably around 5 o'clock, the finished piece should, be ready for people to see.
All right, so if you're coming for dinner to the Canal Fest, you'll be able to see the finished sand sculpture. Live in Tonawanda, Lauren Hall, News 4 Wake Up.